Thanks for joining us today on Envision. We're here with Dr. Brian Maher, and one of the terms that we hear used off and on throughout the district, and one that parents will become perhaps more familiar with in the years to come, is social emotional learning. Now, we've talked about, people know what math is, people know what reading is, they know what English language arts is, but when we talk about social emotional learning and what we're trying to instill in the lives of the young people we serve, what does that look like?
Boy, that's how much time do we have for this segment, Deanne? That's a great question. You know what it deals with is it deals with students and staff. It deals with our own self-regulation. How do we handle the pressures that come our way? Because if you're a 5-year-old or if you're a 65-year-old, you have pressure in your life. So how do you handle that? Right. Number one, how do you take care of yourself on a day-to-day basis? How do you meet deadlines? How do you meet and greet people? All those things really come into social emotional learning. And there's an emotional IQ that everybody has, and it's part of our responsibility to develop that. It's a lot tougher to assess than giving somebody a math test to figure out what their math abilities are. We really have to take time in the day to help students and to help staff. There's a quote, and I think it's Margaret Wheatley, I don't remember exactly, I think it's Margaret Wheatley, that we're really going to look at in terms of a theme for this coming year, and it is take care of yourself, take care of others, and take care of this place. So that's a little bit of what social emotional learning is take care of yourself. Exercise, sleep.
Identify your feelings, sometimes that's the...
Yeah, self-reflect, whether that's meditation, whether that's whatever form that looks like. Take care of yourself, and then take care of others. Help others be able to handle the issues that's going on in their life as well. And then let's take care of this place together. So that's a goal. It's a big, hairy goal, but it's one that I think is important, not only for our school, it's important for society. If you got time for a story, it's just popped into my head. I have a son-in-law who graduated from medical school this spring, and I was in Omaha at the University of Nebraska Medical Center, and specific to the medical program, there was a conversation from the speaker who talked to the graduates about taking care of themselves. And it was critical, he thought, for them to be able to give the medical care to the communities that they were going to serve to take care of themselves. Absolutely. I don't think it's any different for our teachers or for our EAs or for our custodians or for our superintendent to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves so that we can help take care of others and so that we can help take care of this place. Whether this place is this classroom, this school district, this community, that's all part. I'm not really defining what social emotional learning looks like, but that's a big piece of what we're trying to wrap our arms around as a school district.
In the past years, we've talked about words like, teaching kids grit and perseverance and, that type of learning. And it seems like that fits in that same
without a doubt
realm. So
if I've got, stress many times comes in the form of, I can't handle this anymore. Well, how do you push through that? How do you, is it a matter of deep breathing? Does that help you get through it? And do you need to do some push-ups? Do you need to run around the block? Do I need to go to church? What do I need to do to be able to push through that? It's easy to say, have the grit and the perseverance. How do we help teach those skills? And you're exactly right. Grit, perseverance, all those things are part of this big hairy animal.
Right. Well, we'll work on that task in the next year and in the years
Forever.
to come.
Right.
Certainly not a one and done type of activity, and so we'll continue to work on that goal and that process, and we hope to be sharing more information with you in the future about what social emotional learning means for your students and perhaps for yourselves. Thanks for joining us today on Envision.